Walk with me, March 21st, 2023. Imagine living in a community whose sense of community is still under development. Many members are not aware yet of how dependent they are on the community, and a never ending set of negative consequences arise from that level of unawareness. From those consequences, we end up with members that are incapable of contributing to the ongoing development of the group. Because they were never seen as potential resources to the community, they grow up to become adults that don't have the tools that would otherwise allow them to offer significant improvements to the community. Considering information revolution and the connection economy we now live in, everyday jobs are on the edge for extinction, and this puts an even greater load over the shoulders of the communities whose members lag in terms of human development. It doesn't take an Einstein to foresee that their future is compromised. Amid such socio-economic contexts, many people don't get to choose what they do for a living. I am referring to jobs that pay as little as possible, that represent a waste of time for the worker as they leave no room for inner growth, and a waste of that individual as a potential resource for the strengthening and development of the community. Aren't we able to teach that person anything that could empower him, her, to do something more meaningful, both to the person and to the community? So, unfortunately, in such realities, people don't get to choose, and therefore, an unhealthy phenomenon grows in the community. Jobs that, despite representing the sole source of income for those who perform them, entail results that are detrimental to the community. As we think of this last category, we expect to find jobs whose consequences are already known to be bad for the community. But as we delve into it, it is possible to also identify jobs that are thought to be beneficial, but that in fact are not. And this is probably because these jobs are yet to attract attention from the scientific community, and in the meanwhile, they keep existing thanks to the beliefs of the community that consider them necessary, welcome, or something in between. Once the downside of those jobs is revealed, society has a moral obligation to assist the people involved into reinventing themselves so they may assume new roles that are relevant and healthy for their communities. In that sense, delivering the bad news that their occupation is not only no longer necessary, but in fact harmful to the community, becomes a very delicate mission. Well, I am afraid I bring some bad news to the people who live off the teaching of surf sports, aware of the impact that aware of the impact the following information may have on lots of jobs. For the past decade or so, I have been trying to unwrap this matter the best possible way, and now I would like to invite you to help me unveil and disclose it to the world. It's time to change things for the sake of humankind. Will you help me? Will you join me?